Howdy y'all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Ark. Alright, it's just getting to be dawn. I thought it looked pretty. Actually, you know what? I forgot to do that. Whoops. That. It might look pretty right now, but as soon as that sun gets up and everything's covered in bloom. Thanks, Zebra. Was just running out to get myself some wood so that I can make a pickaxe. What am I missing from my armor? Shoes. Why can't I make... I can make shoes right there. That's chitin. What am I missing for this? Metal ingots. That's gonna be the big thing today. Metal ingots. Seeing as how I got myself tore apart by a danged old... Well, did I get myself tore apart, or did I just get flame broiled by a wyvern? How was I supposed to know there was a red dragon living there, huh? He just came along and roasted, toasted me. Not the first wyvern to kill me. Probably not gonna be the last. Heck, I'm lucky I can walk out the door sometimes on this game without getting killed. Sometimes you can't. I know over on the old island map, center map, I had the worst luck playing on that map, trying to get a base going. It was driving me crazy. That was back when I played multiplayer, and I would, I totally did not put the rest of that wood in there, and I'm carrying way too much weight and wood. Hey, why don't you hang on to both of these for me, thanks. That's why I brought you and not the horse, because I think your carrying capacity is bigger than his. Or hers, I guess I don't know. I don't know what that horse is. I didn't check. Oh, I didn't grab any meat either, man. I'm gonna starve to death out here. Alright, let's shut that off. Getting some weird phone calls today. Had an old lady call and demand that, well, first she called and left her name and phone number. I'm like, nope, don't know that person. I don't like to answer the phone call when I do know the person. And, so I'm like, yeah, no, not... We'll wait and see. If it's important, they'll leave a message. So she did. She left her name and her phone number, but not what she was calling about. Alright, well, not important enough to leave a message that makes me want to call you back. Not gonna call you back. And, I'm like, I get it. It probably, the message on the answer machine probably says, leave your name and number and we'll get back to you, but why am I gonna get back to you if I don't know why you want to talk to me? So she called back again later when I wasn't busy. Turns out she wanted me, well, she wanted me. She wanted whoever she was trying to call to come over and take a look at her refrigerator because the refrigerator wasn't working. I'm like, yeah, you got the wrong number, lady. I don't repair refrigerators. I don't know who she was trying to call, but it wasn't me. And, well, Dino, I am now starving. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this last batch of metal though before we head out. This dude here has called twice today. I don't recognize the name at all, and has not left a number or any message. You know, if it goes to the answering machine and it's important, and you don't leave your message, then it can't be that important, right? Especially since 98% of the time I get a phone call, it's some stupid telemarketer thing. Oh, good. Now we weigh too much. Oh, here. Let's dump those. Can you move now? Okay. You can kind of move. Just a little slow. Very slow when I have to do this because I'm out of stamina. But you know what cracks me up is I get that you're gonna move slower when you're out of stamina, but it's like the laws of physics stop working, right? And so like his steps take so much longer. Like, you'd have the same step, you would just take smaller steps. It's especially funny when you're on a flying mount and they get weighted down and they have to fly slower and their wings flap slower. Like, no, you can't stay in the air if your wings flap slower. That's just silly. Slow motion. Slow motion steps. You's a good boy, though. We came back with a good selection of metal, so that is going to a selection. We didn't come back with a good amount of raw materials. That's what we came back. Not a selection of. They are all the same metal, so I don't know why I said selection. That was weird. Collection, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah, and then when I'm upstairs, they're like, I think the phones aren't working. I'm like, why do you think that? Well, because someone called earlier, and when I picked up, it went to dial tone. I'm like, well, that probably just means they hung up. I don't know why that's means the phones aren't working. Well, I mean, they didn't even leave information. I'm like, yep, that happens. And okay, once you get going, and then you can give me that. Oh, we really didn't come back with that much metal. I thought we were gonna come back with way more than that. That's only 110 ingots worth. What am I supposed to do with 110 ingots? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with 110 ingots. I'm gonna let that cook because there's only 16 spark powder left in there. Oh, and I'm gonna grab this and this. You know what? We might as well grab this as well. Hey, door, you want to open for me? Thanks. And then you can hang on to those, and you can have those. Let's check the... plants here. See, we got some narco berries I can convert over, and I do. I already checked the plants. They're doing all right. One of them's getting down to 24,000 fertilizer left, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Metal seems to be my big concern right now. Yeah, I hate talking on the phone. It is... Oop. It is... I'm going to run this back to the house. You just wait there. It is possibly one of my least favorite things to do, is talking on the phone. I guess let's put points into melee damage. Ooh, I'm level 71. I should probably look at my points to see what I can build now. I need to build some more Trek around here, it looks like. Trek. Some more porch there. There you go. Okay, let's me take a look at these. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, I can build the gun and the tranq darts now. Oh, look, I can do the heavy miner's helmet. I'd like to do that one. Industrial grinder is a thing I'll never make. I kind of want to set one of these auto turrets. That seems cool. Oh, Spino saddle. We can get ourselves a Spino now, huh? That seems cool. We saw one the other day, so that was something. Right up before I got burned alive. It happens, you know. Going along, mind your own business. Red wyvern comes out of the sky and melts to the ground. Some crazy ladies on its back, shouting Dracarys, you know. Man, this season of Game of Thrones is so good. If you like Game of Thrones. I do. I love that stuff. We actually, I think Tuesday night after our D&D game, we're looking up some of our favorite authors and looking to see when their next books were coming out. It cracked me up because two of the guys I like, Patrick Rothfuss and George R. R. Martin, haven't put out a book in years, and my favorite author, Brandon Sanderson, has had like 8 different books in the last couple years. And I'm like, yeah, he'll probably have another 8 or 12 out before the next book comes out for those guys, at least. He is a very prolific writer, which is awesome. I don't mind waiting for a book, but, you know, when you put out a book and there's going to be a sequel book and you're going on 7 years since your last book, I feel like maybe you could probably put out another book in there. Maybe. I mean, I don't write books. Tried it once, I'm not disciplined enough. But honestly, at this point, I'm wondering if they are. It's one of those things you have to do every day, and closest to doing something every day I do is this. And while that takes, I don't know if it takes dedication, but while it takes scheduling anyways, writing is a whole different animal. I really have tried a few times to write stories. Kind of peter off. Find something else to distract me. I guess if I was doing it for a living, though, it'd probably be a little more frantic. I don't know if you've got another stone in you or not here. Let's try. I guess we didn't bring the wood this time, so you might be able to handle one last stone worth of metal here. Click, click, click. I know the one of the guys that I've been reading since I was like 12 is finishing his series, which is crazy to me. I own all the books, the Shannara series, pretty much except the last maybe 2. And I want to say there's only one more book, and then he's done with the Shannara series, which is crazy. And said he wanted to didn't want to be one of those guys that leaves his life's work unfinished, and so he wanted to make sure he wrote the end of his series, and which I completely understand. My previous favorite author was Robert Jordan, and he got diagnosed with a horrible blood disease, and some rare thing was incurable and deadly. Hey man, we barely touched you. We're just in the same... No, if you kill my Allosaur, I'm gonna be so mad. You okay, boy? I just want to slide down the side of the mountain because I know this is going to take a long time to get home. I'm not carrying stone around on me, am I? I guess we could get rid of some of this meat. Did that help you? Oh, it did. It lets me use shift. So, like, seriously, he got diagnosed, he knew... That's awesome, seeing the brontosaurus sit out there in the water. They don't do that very often. I think it's cool when they do. But he got diagnosed, knew he was dying. Did he finish his series? No. Nope. Diagnosed and you're dying, you want to spend time with your family, sure. I'll give you a pass on that. But this dude went on book tours. I want to say they were in the talks to convert the book series to a comic book series. He was in talks with people to do movies, video games, all this stuff. I'm like, dude, you're dying. You need to either be with your family or finishing this series. And no, he died and left it unfinished. They had to bring in someone else. Well, luckily they brought in someone else to finish it, I guess. And did a pretty good job. It's supposed to be based off the notes, and I guess he sat down and told his family how the story was supposed to end, so they could make sure whoever they brought in to finish it was writing the end of it correctly. And okay, I'm gonna guarantee you, if I pick up that metal, I'm not gonna be able to move. Take that. Did I throw out a chunk of metal? I feel like I may have thrown out metal. I feel like that's something dumb I may have done. Okay. Get all that in there. Ooh, how much do you have now? Whoops. How much do you have now? 35. I feel like 35 is probably enough to finish my boots. Oh, and the crossbow, but not my sword. Why don't we go ahead and make a backup set of regular tools here while we're at it, just so I have access to those when I come back. Not that I'm going anywhere, just, you know, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna die again. Alright, now I'm gonna go get some thatch. You do not have a saddle. I need to make you a saddle. Nope, nope, this side of the door. Alright, what do I gotta have to make a saddle? One Pteranodon saddle. I need hide, fiber, and chitin. I totally misread that as wood last time for some reason. Chitin, hide, fiber. Is that enough hide? That is not enough hide. Why is there metal in here? Oh, because I sometimes use metal. Why don't you get over here and get turned into something useful. Big guy, I need you. We need hide. I'm gonna attack this brontosaurus. This is a bad idea. I feel like this is a bad idea. Oh man, this thing is not as bloody as I'd like it to be. You might get some stamina back anytime soon here, please. Maybe just a little bit. You got a little bit. I don't want it to go unconscious while I'm standing here trying to kill this thing. Oh, I think it's on the run though. Oh, we were really close. I probably could have fought through the edges. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, buddy. I don't feel like I got as much hideout as I was expecting. 29. That's kind of weak. Guess I only got 3 out of that guy. What I need is one of those fat seal guys. They always drop lots of hide. I see one of those running around over here. Fat seal guy, where you at? Dude, I only got 29 from a Brontosaurus, but I got 11 from a Dilophosaur. There we go. Okay. That's probably good. In fact, I just make that right here, right? Saddle. Seriously? I thought I had more hide than that. How much hide do I need to make this thing? Holy crap. Okay, dude. We're not done yet. I gotta... Oh, I need that. You thinking, you want to take on another Brontosaurus here? I mean, you killed one so easily. Come on, this guy's not your match. Oh, spoiled meat, spoiled. Die, Bronto. Oh, he's running. We gotta push through it. We gotta push through it. Or else I'm gonna be hit this guy with a sickle. Yeah. Okay, first off, give me that. Second off, you want stamina. I need 250. Yeah, you're scary. Oh no, 230. We need 10 more. Yep, there we go. Crafting saddle, one Pteranodon saddle. Man, those are expensive. Alright, but now I'll be able to fly over. Well, hopefully I'll be able to fly over. I guess I don't know really how good this dude is. I just put stamina on him. Maybe I should have put weight. Alright, give me that. Just give me that. I guess give me that. We'll see if I can get it cooked before it melts. I did. Yay. Alright, and then let's go check the Pteranodon with his new saddle. What's your weight? Yeah, let's go ahead and put a point in the weight here. am thirsty. Pardon me. This is so much better than riding a ground-based mount. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Mount over here. So much faster. Well, other than waiting for some metal to cook, I feel like maybe I'm getting back on track. Oh, you know, I still need to make 1 billion arrows, don't I? Then I'll be on track. And back up ready to start working on things. I guess making cementing paste. You know what? I'm fairly certain my next target has got to be an Argentavis. I'm going to need an Argentavis to get the large amounts of chitin I need for the cementing paste coming up. So, yeah, arrows for an Argentavis or a Griffin, I guess. I don't know anything about Griffins. We kind of fought one last episode. I wouldn't mind doing that again, I suppose. They weren't as bad as I was expecting them to be. I just imagined, you know, just instant death like the wyverns. Not that I guess the wyverns are necessarily instant death, but close enough for me. Alright, so those are doing good. My corn over here is my lowest with 16,000. So as soon as this guy here gets done making me some fertilizer, I can get that in there. It'll make me feel better. And you got our 35 metal. But yeah, you can pick up the guys with oh, now I don't have enough hide for anything. Jeez, oh Pete. Yeah. But with the Argentavis, you can pick up the Arthropluras and kill them, and get a lot of chitin out of those guys. So, all right, with that, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure to catch the next one. I will talk to you later.